Hi again. Welcome in. Um, Gonna give it a few seconds for people to jump in as usual, if you do. And while you're coming in, feel free to drop where you're watching from in the comments. Um, so while we wait, I want to talk about something real quick. A lot of people are using AI wrong. This is the general thing I will say. Hey, whether you're using it right or wrong, it is what it is. Like if you think you're getting results, that's good. If you're actually getting the results you want, that's good. What happens is I'm pretty sure anybody who's tried to prompt AI has gotten a result that maybe they didn't want, or maybe they got what they think or actually could be a wrong answer, or they got something and they thought it would work and the result actually didn't work. And that could be for many different reasons. Hence why I say the word wrong. Maybe it means you use a wrong prompt or not, but there is for sure a way to do it better, and you can learn how to do it better. And there's services that can actually give you better prompts so that you can actually get the results every time, right? Um, so yeah, basically, usually they're typing basic prompts and getting basic answers, and then saying AI doesn't work for them. And that's, the example I used last time. That's like getting a gym membership and then you only use a parking lot when you show up, but you didn't actually know you could go all the way into the gym and use the gym and actually get specific results, right? Or just get results at all, right? So what I do is, and what I teach at Promptify is prompt engineering. That sounds complicated, but it literally just means knowing how to talk to the AI so it gives you something that you can actually use, right? We give you prompts and we show you how to get what you want out of it more. You will master how to use prompts, right? How to prompt, how to use them, and how to get what you want out of AI, right? Today I'm going to show you in general using an example, and by the end of this, you'll be able to do it yourself in about like 5 minutes or less. Depends on how long it takes you to type something after you've thought of it, right? And everything I show you inside Promptify is in the link in my bio. Everything I show you inside is in Promptify, and the link is in my bio. So let me just pull up the stuff I have ready for today, like the prompt we're going to use. So I'm going to show you on screen the prompt that I'll use, the results it gets, and all that stuff. So just pulling that up right now. And before we even get into that, what I'll say real quick is, so I've been using Chat GPT every single day for the past year, more than that to be honest. But we want to talk about using it seriously, like yeah, for the past year or so, right? Um, to do very serious things like trying to actually get results regarding making money online or whatever you want to call it, right? Even stuff that has to do with fitness, health, planning, routines, asking for, AI's opinion on is what I'm doing optimized or not, right? Just anything literally in my life that I could use another brain that I know, a brain that's very intelligent. I can know what I'm doing, but let me go find out what an intelligent mind's opinion is on something, right? Um, so yeah, and in that time I've noticed something. Most people do get bad results from AI, not because AI is bad, but because of how they're asking, right? So your wording can obviously have to do with the results you get and how relevant the results are and how even effective the results are, or if it's even the type of results you want at all or not, right? So um yeah, so today I'm going to show you a prompt formula I use for everything, and by the end of the video, you'll be able to get better outputs from AI in every area, business content, studying, whatever you're using it for. So yeah, I'm as you know, I'm Andrew. Um, I run Promptify. It's an AI toolkit for people who want to use who want to actually use AI, not just play with it. So let's get into it. And you could play with it if you want as well. You could play with it until you figure it out more, but you could also save time and just actually figure out how it works, right? Here's a mistake everyone makes. Um, they try to open Chat GPT and type something like, "Oh, write my caption for my Instagram post," and then they get something generic, right? Generic question, generic answer. Even if there was more details, it can still give a generic answer, right? So how would you figure out how to not have it turn up like that, right? So something that sounds like it's very press and release, and then they say, "Oh, AI isn't that useful," which is true. Like, it didn't actually give a useful answer. So how can you get it to give the right answer so it can be useful, right? The problem isn't the AI. The problem is a vague input that gets a vague output, obviously, right? As I just explained, AI is like a contractor. If you tell the contractor to build something, so here's the thing. If you tell a contractor to build something, you'll get something random. But if you tell them, "I need a 3-bedroom house with an open kitchen, modern design under like 300K," you'll get exactly what you want, right? Because they're going to now take all that information and make sure that they hit all those specific metrics properly, the way that you ask them to. Because if they don't do it the way you ask them to, now they're not going to get paid. But AI is the same way. AI obeys, literally, whether you're using free service or not. Chat GPT is free, obviously. Yeah, you can upgrade for more unique results, but without even upgrading, you can actually just understand what to tell it, right? You can get more out of get everything you need out of the free version, to be honest. And yeah, so basically the same principle. Basically, here's a prompt formula I use for everything. And I call it the RTIC framework: role, task, input, and constraints. So basically, for the role, I tell AI to role play. You are a social media strategist with 10 years of experience in the fitness niche. This instantly changes. So that's basically the prompt I would put, right? Or the part of the prompt I put, right? So now what I'll say about that is this instantly changes the tone and expertise level of the response. So for the task, what I'll say is be specific about what you want, not write a caption. So for example, I'll put write 3 Instagram captions for a reel about my morning routines, and hook in the first line under 100 words each, right? So hook in the first line under 100 words each. And so let me just say, I was explaining it, but let me tell you the exact prompt. You'll see it on the screen, right? But right, so the prompt is the second part of the prompt after the first part is write 3 Instagram captions for a reel about morning routines, and hook has to go in the first line and under 100 words each, right? So, and then for the input, I'd give context. Here's my brand voice, and then I put as a brand voice, I put casual, motivational, no corporate speak. Here's the post topic, and then I put 5-minute morning AI routine. And then for constraints, so what I put in regards to constraints, I put add any limits, don't use hashtags, don't start with the word "I," and include a CTA at the end, which means include a call to action at the end. AKA, like, what am I telling the audience to do? Like, I'm asking them to buy something, click on a link, check something out, go somewhere to learn more. So basically, all right, so everybody, here you go. You can feel free to screenshot this and zoom in so you can see what it says. Here's the actual prompt I just mentioned, but without the RTIC acronym. Without any of that before, it just actually put the actual prompt that I was referring to. So I was kind of over explaining a little bit, but that's the exact prompt. Each section, so section 1 was R, section 2, so on and so forth. So it was a letter, or the AKA part of the acronym was addressing each part of the prompt. So I could have just actually made that one paragraph. but I just spread it out just so you could understand which letter had to go with each in order, right? So here's the result it actually gave. So I'm just showing you, it gave me an example. Excuse me, some examples of captions I could use. Give me 3 examples. So you can, let me just scroll through that again. And please pause this or screenshot it and read exactly what it says. So you can see the proof of the effective result I got from that prompt. So I'm just going to turn this around real quick. Yeah, so this is exactly what I teach at Promptify. Not just giving you prompts to copy, even though you can just do that and save your time. But if you ever feel like you don't have time to go to Promptify, or time to want to go and type out asking and you just want to immediately just get to it yourself, well, I can show you how to do it, right? Until it becomes second nature, and then now you just know how to go off and do it yourself, even without me or without Promptify, even though Promptify is still there, right? But give you the power to do it yourself. So yeah, this is what we teach at Promptify, not just giving you prompts to copy, but also teaching you the framework so that you can write your own for anything, right? So inside Promptify, you get 50 plus free pre-built prompts organized by use case. So content creators, business, finance, career, education, and every single one is built on this framework. So we get very, very, detail oriented to make sure you get your as effective as possible result. You get everything you can out of the prompt and every result you possibly could want, right? All right. So basically, so if you want to shortcut this, skip writing the prompts yourself. Everything's already done for you inside Promptify, obviously. So yes, like I said just now, we can teach you how to do it yourself. So you don't, if you feel like it takes too much time to go to Promptify and ask them to do it, well, you can even just have this information in your brain already. You can be the genius yourself instead of going to the genius software and me helping teach that can actually just give it to you, right? You can do it yourself or you can get it from us, and we're happy to help, right? We're happy to help for free. And then if you upgrade to membership, it's very cheap, $9 a month, for everything you need, right? So everything's done for you inside Promptify. If you want to skip the writing yourself, free tier gets you the core library, and pro tier gets you pro tier is at $9 a month, and it gets you the full vault, automation, workflows, and weekly updates, and the private community. So you can ask any questions you want and get answers. So yeah, basically the link is in the description, and join for free today. And if this helped you, please do subscribe. I post AI tutorials every week, and I'll see you in the next one.